Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is January 26, 2019. Urgent update that over the last couple days by the Associated Press, this article came out on January 24th, just 2 days ago. Arkansas House votes to ban forced microchipping of workers. What does this mean? Arkansas House votes to ban forced microchipping of workers. So that means microchipping of workers has now been legalized, brought into the mainstream. We saw this happen in Wisconsin 2 years ago, but now Arkansas is voting to ban forced microchipping. That means they are allowing microchipping, voluntary microchipping. Let's read the article. Little Rock, Arkansas. The Arkansas House has voted to ban employers in the state from requiring their employees to be implanted with a microchip. The House on Thursday approved by an 84-4 vote a bill that would ban employers from requiring an implant as a condition of employment. The measure would only allow microchipping if the employee gives written consent, and employers would be responsible for the cost of implanting and removing the chip. A Wisconsin company in 2017 microchipped employees who agreed to have the chip implanted. The microchips allowed employees to open doors or buy break room snacks by waving their hand. The sponsor of the legislation has said he doesn't know of any company in Arkansas with plans to use microchipping technology on workers. So they have banned forced microchipping, but they are allowing microchipping for those who will voluntarily want to take the chip. The measure would allow only microchipping if the employee gives written consent. It goes on to say that the sponsor of the legislation has said he doesn't know of any company in Arkansas with plans to use microchipping technology on workers. So they have the state of Arkansas is promoting a bill that no one wants to use. So there's nobody that wants to put this into action. There's no company that wants to microchip their employees. So why is this being pushed through the Arkansas legislature? The sponsor of the legislation has said he doesn't know of any company in Arkansas with plans to use microchipping technology on workers. This makes no sense that there's nobody lobbying for this, but the Arkansas government, the legislature of Arkansas, wants to push this through and get a vote. They have voted to ban forced microchipping. They will only allow microchipping in case of those who want to voluntarily give written consent to be microchipped. Revelation 13:16 through 18. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Verse 17. That no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. 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 Obamacare. The number of his name. Obamacare. Now the federal government is reopening until February 15th, a 3-week plan to reopen the government until February 15th. If there is no deal done by February 15th, on February 16th, they will close the government again on February 16th. President Donald Trump said Friday he's reached a deal to reopen the federal government after a month-long shutdown. I am very proud to announce today that we have reached a deal to end the shutdown and reopen the federal government, Trump said in remarks from the Rose Garden. As everyone knows, I have a very powerful alternative, but I'm not going to use it at this time, Trump said. Sources told CNN the White House and congressional negotiators made an agreement to temporarily reopen the federal government while talks continue on a border wall. The path included signing a stopgap funding measure that would fund the government through February 15th, but sources said it would not include any new funding for Trump's promised border wall, once an ironclad demand that led to the shuttering of government agencies over the past month. Instead, lawmakers would return to negotiations over the money, while federal workers returned to their jobs. The government is reopened until February 15th. If they do not have a deal by February 15th, then the government will be shut down again starting on February 16th. Now let's read this again together, Revelation 13, 16 through 18. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their heads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. Trump reopens government until February 15th. If no deal is cut before February 15th, on February 16th, the government closes for good. February 16th, 216. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Let him who hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.